For today, I have two stocks, both short, starting with Axis Bank, structurally weak. The reaction has got over and a down move has started. Looks like Axis can slide down to levels closer to 1115. Stop about 1182. Looks weak. The second stock that looks weak to me is JSW Steel. I do not like the way it's broken down. A very important support of 960. Looks like it's heading down to levels closer to around 890. Have a stop about 940 on JSW Steel. So for today, two stocks, both short, Axis Bank and JSW Steel. Nifty futures 6,200, stiff resistance to deal with. Have a stop about 6,200 and possibly we could see a slide down to levels closer to around 6,100.
Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would want to short Ambuja Cements in the cash segment at 158 levels. Holding these short positions so initiated with a stop loss at 160, expecting to book profits at 155 or end of the session, whichever comes first. My second trade would be a short in Tata Motors in the cash segment at 350 levels. Holding these short positions so initiated with a stop loss at 354, expecting to book profits at 342 or end of the session, whichever comes first. In the future space, I would want to short January futures of Petronet LNG at 105 levels. Holding these short positions with a stop loss at 106.5, expecting to book profits at 102 or end of the session, whichever comes first.
Well, a tricky call in terms of an event. There can be some choppiness during the day, so that one has to take that caution. I am recommending a sell in a Maruti. Stop loss of 1727, target of 1650. Second call is a buy in a Glenmark Pharma. This stock has seen some traction and is likely to see some more. Stop loss of 525, target of 555. And for FNO traders, I recommend a sell in HDFC Bank Giant Futures. Stop loss of 658, target of 625.
The first trading idea would be a sell on PNB for a target of 460 and a stop loss for the trade can be kept at 605. The second call would be a sell on ACC because the stock has been in a long-term downtrend and we expect that the stock should fall even further. So for a target of 900, traders can look to sell ACC and a stop loss for the trade can be kept at 1025.
Well, Nifty for the day needs to stay above 6151, resistance at 6172, 6209, support at 6114 and 6093. Bank Nifty must stay above 10,620 and CNX IT above 9951. PTSD from yesterday, Allahabad Bank was a sell with a stop of 85, target of 72. Bank of India was a sell with a stop of 218, target of 203. And Hind Unilever was a buy with a stop of 558, target of 580. Now, I have 3 buys and 3 sells, basically because I don't expect kind of a one-way slide today. So Torrent Pharma, which has been making higher lows, higher highs, even in this correction hasn't come down a whole lot. So that's a buy with a stop of 530, target of 575. ITC, which is making a base and coming out of that. Yesterday we saw positive action on levers also. So this is a buy with a stop of 319, target of 334. This is even a longer term buy because the stock seems to have bottomed out. Biocon, which has had tremendous selling from 490 almost down. Yesterday's low was about 400. So from there it had a sharp rally through the day. So this is a buy with a stop of 410, target of 435. Tata Steel remains a sell. Metals are taking it on the chin, although banks seem to be mentioned a lot more, but metals have topped out. So the Tata Steel is a sell with a stop of 360, target of 345. Siemens, the cap good rally is probably now over, and all of these stocks are running to the downside. So this is a sell with a stop of 650, target of 625. And Axis Bank, which had a mild pullback rally and again started declining, this is a sell with a stop of 1180, target of 1125.
Now, try to identify today stocks which have given breakdown yesterday, so therefore I think can still be taken on the short side. HDFC Bank, after a number of weeks on number of weeks of staying above its 200 average, has broken below that level, so now can be sold with a stop at 659, targets of 633. Tata Motors DVR has had some kind of a swing breakdown, so sell with a stop at 182.5, look for targets of 170. HUL is a buy with a stop at 565 and buy for short-term targets of 596. Lupin, which has broken a weekly pivot point below 905, can be sold with a stop at 911.5 and look for targets of 853. While IFCI is a sell with a stop at 2370 for a slightly positional target of 20.5.